All right, so apparently KSI's setup is finally complete, and a lot of you guys reached out and want me to react to it. I was gonna react to it as soon as I saw the video, so now that I have some time on the weekend, we're gonna dive right in and see what the legend himself is rocking for his setup. Let's begin. So since I'm reacting to setups in this video, I thought this would be a great opportunity to save you guys some money on setup gear if you're planning on upgrading. So we're gonna be looking at some awesome deals from Best Buy, who is also sponsoring today's video. If you're looking to grab a new mouse for your setup, the Logitech Pro X Superlight is currently discounted for all 4 of the colors. And if you need a keyboard as well, the Logitech G915 Lightspeed is a good pick. It's a full-size wireless mechanical keyboard with RGB and clicky switches. But if Razer is more your style, the Huntsman Mini 60% has a nice sale going on as well. If you need to update your potato monitor, Best Buy has some awesome deals on gaming monitors, starting with the AOC G2, which is a 24-inch 144Hz curved monitor with FreeSync. Then we have a 27-inch LG Ultra Gear with a 165Hz refresh rate that's also discounted quite a bit. But for those looking to jump ship and pick up a super ultra-wide monitor, the popular Samsung CRG9 is also on sale. You guys can find everything I mentioned and more deals from Best Buy in the description section down below. Okay, I'm gonna need some coffee for this one. So this is the one, building KSI setup. It's on Constantine's channel. I'm actually subscribed to this channel on my main accounts. So I'm kind of familiar with the type of setups that Constantine builds. But if I'm being honest, based on the thumbnail already, it seems a bit basic to me when you're comparing it to KSI, right? Like you have to have a setup that lives up to his reputation. So I'm kind of judging the book by its cover here, and you know you're not supposed to do that. So I'm hoping to be surprised. I'm hoping to see some really cool elements or custom mods done to the setup. So let's go.
Myself and Con had a few discussions about all the options and cool features we could implement.
Okay, so it looks like he is working with someone to help design this setup. I know this guy, I saw the room tour before the setup went live, so I think this guy was in charge of designing the rest of the room, whereas Constantine was mostly focused on the setup.
Con then had 3D renders created.
Oh, even got 3D renders, okay.
To present to JJ.
The renders look pretty cool.
And approve.
And after weeks of hard work and determination, the room was finally ready to reveal its impressive new look.
So let's skip over to the actual setup build.
Sprinkle a few touches.
Okay.
I think you're good to use it. Viz, is he good to use it?
Yeah.
90%. It's 90% complete.
Come through.
This is nuts. Oh my god.
Okay.
Bro, this is so like high level. Oh my god. Bro, I've
High level? Is it though?
got lights.
Let's see what kind of gear he
And
uses.
you can control them. You can be like, oh, I don't want them like this bright.
So like if I want to like make it really dramatic, I can be like, oh, okay, now guys. Oh. Yeah, now it's serious.
There we go.
He's already used to it. See, that part already is really cool. The fact that he connected all the lights together and gave KSI the access to control the lighting right at the setup is really awesome. I like that. The wall is really cool. I like that. I like the texture on it.
We can raise this
Oh,
table
this
up.
is so sick. I can literally just stand up.
Yeah, you can stand
I
up.
just go nuts. Ah!
Tell me about your previous recording process. You want to do a Reddit video? What do you do?
Reddit, I put the Reddit here. I'm here, so I'm just like da 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 da. All right, so then I'd stop recording on OBS. Then I'd stop my camera.
Yeah.
I'd take the SD card out.
Holy.
Yeah. So
And then I
you'd
would-
take your SD card out,
yeah.
and then you'd put it in.
I'll put it in there, yeah.
Okay. So if you still want to do that, I've got an SD card reader for you here.
Okay, cool.
And you just go boop.
Okay.
But you ain't got to do that anymore. What buttons has he got to press? So let's close all these programs.
Wait.
Actually, no, I can't because I'm recording this. Imagine all of these programs are closed.
Okay.
You press.
Basically, you see this button right here?
Yes.
Bang,
Oh my God.
bang.
Wait, where's the delay?
There's no delay, bro. Welcome to 2022.
Bro, normally when I do it, there's like a 10-second delay, and then it goes.
Oh, okay, no.
Oh my God.
So yeah, there's.
So the synergy's there. I like that. It's a very functional setup with tons of synergy, which is very important for KSI, obviously, because he's back to making videos again. So that should be like on the top priority for KSI setup. Let's finish watching this, and
So
I
you
have
press
some
that
things I
will
want to
open
say.
up the software, and then the second button you press is to record. So all you have to do, drag your butt here into this room and press 2 buttons.
Okay, so that's your right display. This display here.
Okay.
I'll switch that over to there.
Wait, oh my god, another screen. No?
You have 3 screens. This is game.
How has KSI never had 3 screens before? My guy.
And then this is your consoles.
Oh, you have a console remote. Look. Do you want to switch?
Oh, they're in the back. Nice.
Do you want to slow
Slow the f down, brother.
I knew this would happen.
Wait, you're just pressing buttons, and it's just happening.
Yeah.
Welcome to the setup world, KSI. This is what efficiency and synergy is all about, my guy. You can do all that with a high-end setup. So it's cool seeing KSI's reaction because it's like he's a little kid in a candy shop, first time experiencing all these equipment and how fast you can transition between streaming and consoles and all that stuff. So it's really cool to see that reaction.
Yeah. It's easy for you.
Wait. So if I want to record my console, it's just boom.
Listen, we'll sit down with you and we'll go through it
My guy's been living in La La Land for such a long time, so I'm glad that he's finally up there.
properly, because this is a lot to take in right now.
Yeah.
He's so adorable, bless him.
It's so bad.
Oh, I'm KSI, my phone battery's low because I'm so popular and everyone always calls me. Boom.
No.
Yeah. Oh, you got AirPods, yeah? You just put your AirPods on there.
Oh, and if you have an Apple Watch,
Look, if you've got an Apple Watch.
Oh my god.
Look at this screen.
My guy's brain can't handle all of it.
what room we're coming back to.
Oh, that's cool. Drop down green screen.
No way. Nah, there's no way. No.
If you miss your old self.
Oh my god. It's just so.
That's cool.
It's just so easy.
Once you learn all the buttons and what all the software does as well.
I'm just there like, okay, so I can just play on the PlayStation, or Xbox while standing. I can do reacts,
I think you're always going to have this in standing mode. I have a feeling.
Yeah, because
It's
I'm
just,
quite
like,
active.
there's just so much more
Yeah,
energy.
I'm such an active guy. Like, I feel like I've unlocked a new level of myself. Legit, like.
That was a really smart idea going with a sit and stand desk for sure. I think when you're sitting down, the energy's a little different, the vibe's a little different, you're more relaxed. But when you're standing, you're more active, you're moving around, so there's more, the video is more energetic, more enthusiastic. So, but the fact that you can still have the option to lower it if you want, if you're just sitting down, chilling, playing a game, it's really nice to have that option.
Bro,
And you can see the stars.
Bro, legit, bro, we got Rolls Royce up in here, like,
Rolls Royce ceiling, Lamborghini wallpaper.
jeez.
Look. Ah.
Oh, Lamborghini, okay.
My camera has an arm on it.
Oh, bro, your camera is nuts.
That camera, how much do you think that camera is?
900.
There's a couple of things we've done to keep it true to what you already have.
Okay.
So like your audio, your microphone. This is a fresh microphone. It's a new one, but it's the same one.
I'm curious why they didn't put that on a boom arm and it's right there in front of the keyboard. Not that KSI is using the keyboard as he's talking, but the fact that he has everything else mounted, I kind of expected him to mount the microphone as well.
I didn't want to touch it.
Nah, I hear that. I hear it. There's all the wires.
Oh. That's why we've been here for
This is
so
why it's
long.
taking so long, the cable management.
Yeah, there's nothing on your floor. Look.
Bro, it's nothing's touching the floor. Bro, where's the extension lead?
So yeah, you're gonna have a brand new keyboard. There's a guy called Glasses. He has a YouTube channel where he only builds keyboards on there.
Okay.
So this guy is like
Wait.
serious about
So
keyboards.
is he making mine?
Yeah, he's gonna come in. We're gonna sit down.
Oh my God.
He's gonna like talk
Yeah,
you
nice
through,
custom
like,
keyboard,
what you
okay.
like. You know when you go into a
Okay.
car dealership.
Honestly.
I'm so glad he got a new freaking keyboard, like a custom keyboard instead of one of those crappy like Razer Corsair keyboards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kudos to Constantine for taking KSI to the next level on that. So I'm impressed.
But this is unreal. Thank you guys.
We did it!
We did it. Thank you to Viz as well.
Man.
Bro, like,
Smashed it.
Okay, so let's talk about the setup real quick. Yeah, it's a badass setup, I'm not gonna lie. This is a dream setup for a lot of people out there. I know a lot of people who'd kill to have something like this, hands down. I think Constantine did a fantastic job with it. Beautiful execution, really nice choice on the desk. And all the little touches, honestly, just the fact that he can control the lighting and he has access to the SD card reader. He can start streaming with a click of a button. Like the synergy's there, absolutely. The functional aspect of the setup is top notch. and I'm very impressed. Aesthetically, I feel like that's where this setup is a bit underwhelming. Because again, this is KSI setup we're talking about, right? The most popular content creator, YouTuber from the UK. So I was kind of expecting maybe something just a little bit more to kind of match his reputation. When you break it down, it's a very simplistic setup. Triple monitors, sit and stand desk, excellent cable management, by the way, very impressed with that. But there's nothing really, God, it sounds like I'm like salty or something, but I'm not. It's just, I was expecting some more modding, some more custom stuff done to the setup. So when it comes to the monitor layout, I'm not too big of a fan. I feel like it looks so much nicer when it's all connected, but I can kind of see why he did this. He needed to make space for the camera and the microphone, and also so he can move one of the monitors away so he can access the consoles in the back. But the monitors are not aligned. The least he could have done was maybe aligned the monitors or gone with the same model. I feel like one of these is bigger than the other, and it just feels, it looks wonky, is what I'm trying to say. Other than that, you can kind of see some of the cables, like from the middle monitor, you can see some of the cables from the peripherals. This does look like a wood top. I don't know if that's steel underneath the tabletop, but if it was just wood and it was easier to drill through, I would probably make some holes in it to route the cables underneath it instead of going across the desk. That's one thing I would have done differently. Like, yeah, over here you can see all the cables from like the audio interface and the Elgato Stream Deck kind of just wrapped up together. Another thing over here as well, I don't like how the headset is just chilling there on the desk. And also it looks like he plugged in some cables on the front panel of the PC. You never want to do that. Aesthetically, that just doesn't look good. I would have routed the cable underneath the desk and into the back of the PC. You can find the same exact ports on the front panel of the PC in the back as well, depending on, of course, what motherboard you're using, but I would assume he's using like a high-end system. Oh, which, by the way, I don't think we even went through the PC specs. That's unfortunate, but yeah, another thing I would have done is maybe worked on the keyboard cable. It looks a bit weird like that, especially when you have such a nice coil, a nice custom cable like that. Look how wonky the cable is just kind of going across. That's a very simple fix, by the way, so I don't really care too much about it. He did do a good job in kind of wrapping the cables together, so like the cables from the Elgato Stream Deck, the microphone, and the audio interface all meet into one single line. He wrapped it and he sleeved it across the desk, so that's pretty cool. Also, where is the KSI logo on the wall? I thought I saw something like that on the thumbnail. I feel like I got partially clickbaited here. I feel like that would have been really cool here, to be honest. Some sort of like KSI logo or a sign right above the setup. It's looking very bare. I know he added some acoustic panels to sound treat the room, which makes sense. So I would kind of make that logo or sign kind of like embedded inside so it doesn't affect the sound treatment of the room. But yeah, I feel like there could have been something done above the setup. The fiber optic stars on the ceiling, the custom wallpaper, and even the LED lights going across the ceiling over there all look really nice together. And really, again, excellent work on the cable management. But again, I just feel a little underwhelmed. I know the style of Konstantin. I've seen the setups he's done for Sidemen, and so I kind of know what to expect, but I feel like I was expecting him to kind of push out of his comfort zone to do something a little more creative, a little bit more crazy just because it was KSI, but maybe that's just me and I'm overthinking it. Especially considering that he took so long on this setup, right? I don't know how long it took. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comment section, but from my understanding, it took months to build something like this. So I'm also taking that into consideration. If this was done in one day or a couple of days, I'd be like, holy crap, he pulled it off. He worked a miracle over here, but the fact that it took so months to do this, I don't know. Another thing I would have done differently was mounted the microphone on a boom arm so that you can give KSI the ability to move it wherever you want. So just kind of leaving it on the desk like that, next to floating monitors and next to a floating arm that's holding a camera, it doesn't align, right? The aesthetics they're not consistent enough. Like, you have everything floating, why not have the mic floating as well? But I would definitely love to know what you guys think about KSI setup in the comment section below. And the reason why I'm so harsh, by the way, obviously, if you guys subscribe to the channel, you already know what kind of standards I have when I host a setup board show and all the setups that I build on the channel. So I kind of have a different standard compared to Konstantin, and I know you guys do as well. Anyone who's kind of stumbling across the channel, watching this video for the first time, you guys are probably thinking I hate this person or I'm very salty, when that's not the case, you guys. It also pains me so much to see that he tucked away the PC in the corner. That's one of the things you don't want to do in a setup, you guys. The PC is such a big part of the setup. It's what powers the entire setup in the first place. You gotta show some appreciation to that, especially if it's a custom PC, which it looks like it is because it's got a clear side panel. You wanna admire it, right? You don't wanna just dump it in there in the corner. I don't know what specs it's got, but I would have done a really nice custom build, maybe even a custom water-cooled build. And the perfect spot for that system would have been right there on the top right wall. I wouldn't put it on the floor because obviously it's a sit and stand desk. Oh, okay, that's probably why you did it. Because the floor or the desk rises, so it would pull on the cables if it's mounted on the wall. I was still mounted on the wall, but I've got some extra slacks, some extensions to make sure that there is enough length where the desk can rise and lower without pulling on the cables. I feel like that is such a missed opportunity, to be honest, and it just feels like he took the easy route. I feel like Konstantin took the easy route. Can you imagine how much more difficult cable management is gonna be if you do mount that PC on the wall and get extension cables for everything? Elgato Stream Deck, microphone, camera, all the monitors, that's a lot of extra work. I don't know how much time Konstantin had for this setup, but I would have loved to see him take that extra step because it is KSI setup. But yeah, with that said, my overall rating for this setup is an 8. I'm just judging the setup itself and not the room. The whole room together is probably a 9, I would say. But it's just the little things, like the attention to detail with the cable management, the spacing and the height alignment of the monitors, stuff like that could definitely be improved. And I was just expecting a little bit more customization or mods, I guess. But yeah, a really nice setup for KSI nonetheless. Well done, Konstantin. All right, and now we'll do it for today's video. As always, if you guys are enjoying these types of React videos, let me know by tossing a like, subscribe for more setup content coming your way, and I'll see you very soon in the next one.